What up, YouTube? Rich Gamer here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 17. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
8 home runs, 25 RBIs. Hopefully keep it going. Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful weekend. St. Louis done took the lead already.
And the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner.
Start out with a knuckle curve.
And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last
cut
time.
fastball.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They
Change
scored
up.
a lot of runs in that win yesterday, so if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on.
We haven't done a ball in the strike zone yet. Pop that up.
And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side.
Ooh, he came and tied it back up. 2-piece, no one out. No one on.
This one's flared toward left center. Rendon onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance?
All right, this guy doesn't like to throw in the zone.
Now a move over to first.
Oh, he's out.
He is tagged
Dumbass.
here. Boy, a bad mistake. Striding in once again, Mike Lee.
St. Louis and took the lead.
A successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner backs up
Welcome to
and
the
takes
stream.
care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Primetime. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Shot to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders.
Oh, Murphy, let's get a hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Come on, Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
It's 0 for 1.
Mike Lee. He's gone 3 for 8.
Oh, then needs a sack fly to tie it up. Even a little dribbler. Oh, and he fucking struck out.
Digging in to try it again. Sean Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Leak pauses. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base.
Damn.
Nunez is over and he tucks it away for the
just like that. Can't believe it. Shit. Probably even gonna pick up a run because these guys all fucking suck.
Chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 3-1. Here it is.
Oh, he crushed that. There we go.
Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So
you can't steal bases anymore. Every time I try to steal base, they hit the ball.
And it's now 5-3.
Two on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Digging in and looking for more. Richard Primetime. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Right, I thought it'd change up again.
One pitch on its way. Hard liner.
So
this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Colton Wong will stand in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Primetime. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again.
1 for 3.
Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shin waits.
So man, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like the guy have no power. I wonder if they're gonna do anything to patch that, so your guy actually use the power he has.
Off against Max Scherzer.
Michael Shin.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Primetime, ranging back. But he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Stepping into the box, Colton Wong. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up, calling for it. Rendon, 2 gone.
Like Washington need to start making some moves to get some hitters.
They finished them both with the bang, just the way you want to.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Washington National. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Left fielder, Richard Primetime.
This is in the air to left field. Grichuk over to his left.
Warning track. Always hitting all the balls to the warning track. It's ridiculous. Like, why the fuck? My guy's hit over 84 power and he can't hit a fucking home run.
Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and National. Here's Randall Grichuk. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is in the air to left. Primetime is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box now, Richard Primetime. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They continue. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I have to use a power swing to hit a home run.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Welcome to the stream.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Bell. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Prime time on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Primetime into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now,
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
See?
To make the running play.
Fucking warning track power. None of the ball. If you use regular swing, contact swing, you can't hit a fucking home run. It's ridiculous.
Chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, man. Second on the team and runs batted in.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Here we go. A grand slam, bitch.
It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And he is out, trying for 2 bases, but credited with a single.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs.
Welcome to this room.
To dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. Joe Ross wins his 3rd of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Carlos Martinez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Blazak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
I'm excellent. Hope you're having a good Memorial weekend.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.
Dirk Turner for Willis.
National. 8 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, but only 2 hits. No errors, but they left 8 men.
Man, you have nipple hairs? No, that's nasty. You need to go shave that shit. It's not orange, it's red. And the beard is red. I don't know why it looks orange. It's supposed to be red.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
It's all good. You can talk all the trash you want. It doesn't matter. I started a Diamond Dynasty, but I haven't played yet. I created a team and everything.
A check-in call from an agent to a player with a very hot bat.
And while you're talking trash, you can hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and do that.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Zach Eflin gets the call for game 1 of the series.
10 home runs, 31 RBIs.
This guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Four-seam changeup, curveball. See if we can pitch down low.
And the pitch. Chop
Oh.
foul over towards the coaching box. These Phillies here
One's in the dirt.
They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matt, there's some tough losses in the course of the season, right? We've all witnessed that.
Hey, good swing and still foul that friggin' ball off. It's ridiculous.
Losing a lot recently, that just rips the heart out of it. They got to figure out a way to just get it back up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number.
This is actually my second season. The first season we went to the, what the hell, full run. The first season we went to the playoffs and we got beat by the Mets. We got eliminated by the Mets. So this is my second season.
Just didn't get it up there enough.
Ready for another chance. Richard, prime time. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hit the other way
Too high.
right field.
But this time I'm trying to win the pennant.
He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in to try
Over 2 with a strikeout.
Prime time. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Gulf swinging at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played.
Yeah, definitely trying to get that ring.
Right there on 0-2.
But Washington is terrible. They have no hitters.
That opens up that whole strike zone. as comfortable as a hitter.
Damn.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Let's see, fastball up.
Hit to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Peralta comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Prime time going back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future
Let's go Phillies. 0 for 3. Can't believe I can't get a hit.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And on and missed. So good work on the mound.
2 strikeouts in this game. Oh, that sucks.
1 finish in this evening's game. Lloyd Booth earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Zach Eflin.
Oh, yeah.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Now in the box.
7th in the National League.
Yeah. He sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. A swing and a drive sent out toward
there we go. It's out of here.
Ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Standing in, Jose Marte, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Riding in once again, Richard Primetime will begin things here against Aaron Nola. 3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money.
Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top.
Come on, Murray.
And that total is currently tops on. Here's the 2-2. Runners on the move for 2nd. Hard ground ball to 3rd.
Keep go. Go back.
Sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to 2nd base on the steal. I thought he might go to 3rd base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
In now is
And they got thrown out trying to go to 3rd.
In the early going. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats
Welcome to the stream.
Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Should have ran home. Don't want to take the chance of getting out at home. That'd be dumb.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Rodriguez struck out. I don't think this guy's ever gotten a hit.
Swinging with the bases loaded. Digging in for his second at bat, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed.
Damn.
A huge punch out there as the bases
2 out. We had bases loaded, no outs, and now 2 people struck out. So now we got to get a base hit just to drive in a run. None of these guys can hit. They all fucking suck.
He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Catcher, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael McHenry. He singled his last time up.
No, this guy's 0-2. He's probably going to strike out as well. Had no outs, and all 3 of the batters that came up struck out.
3 left for Washington. Digging in and looking for more. Richard Primetime. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I go. Oh.
Now a swing and a ball.
Wow.
Foul right
Can't believe it fouled that shit off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Quinn fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this scratch across. Richard Primetime will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Good swinging, but foul tip.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Brewer is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies 2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his 2nd. Kelvin Herrera wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victory, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base.
Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball. It's the show.
1-6. 3.92 ERA.
It's the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give the team a chance to win.
Force him up.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Force him outside.
As they begin play here today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, it hasn't been pretty. You know, the 1-4 and
late on that swing.
They just haven't done that. So
see, it's either you hit too early, you swing too early, or you swing too late. There's no in between. There we go. That was in between.
That's a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte has
Yep, go back, fool.
2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 2 men are on with 2 men
2
out.
outs. You better not strike out.
It's a swing and a pop up.
Popped them up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Pop them up.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Primetime has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
all right, here's how the net.
So digging in now, Richard Primetime. Here comes the first pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Standing in, Daniel
Welcome to the
Murphy,
stream.
for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-1.
Daniel Murphy. Run, fool, run.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping
Matt Wieters, come on.
Wieters, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Either you get the walk or
Ready now
don't strike out. Well, you strike out.
Out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring. Ready for another shot now. Richard Primetime. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front. He runs this one to short. Fielded by Sardinius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Sardinius.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started eventually.
Into the box, Roman Quinn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Primetime is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score.
Max Scherzer. He's happy about that out.
Stepping into the box, Richard Primetime. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Great tilt on the
caught me with that
inside
slider.
corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now
I popped it up, man.
Is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Luis Sardinas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air to left. Primetime is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Digging in, Richard Primetime. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as 1 in the inning.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Fernando Rodriguez earns it.
Starting to win some series. Double the training points for 20 games. Clayton Kershaw, a 1.84 ERA. Is that?
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball.
Damn,
is on the
Dodgers
air.
are doing
Tonight,
awesome.
The opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
You gotta send the Dodgers back to Texas crying. Yeah.
Tanner Roark gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Harold, what do you got?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
15 home runs. I got 11 home runs.
Come on, baby. See it up.
Kershaw, you bitch. Let's go.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It's hard to steal third with a left-hand batter.
To him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in the scoring position. domination, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Hit to first. Albrecht loves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weak.
Damn it.
Left. Throw to first will get him easily.
Power swing didn't work on that one.
Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seager.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Primetime will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready once again, Richard Primetime. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Oh,
And this
change
one's
up.
chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals.
Hey, get one up there, huh? Hey, be patient. Get your pitch on.
And a fastball.
Oh, he's trying to take my legs out.
Comfort that time.
Yeah. Throw the bat at you out there, Kershaw.
And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Tried to stay back on the change up
changeup.
there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence.
A fastball up.
Change up, you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's
Throw the fucking
leading
changeup
hitter
again.
is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready on 1 and 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Primetime racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2. Digging in to try it again, Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. Their outs are a premium.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On the ground to the left side.
Oh, he stopped that shit. Oh, he's off the bat. Good shit.
Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Albrecht is under it. 2 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full.
Trying to stay out of the double play. Instead, he popped this shit up and get the double play any fucking way.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Primetime on the move. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
5-2, the final score tonight. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. So striding in.
So he took game 1.
First shot for him.
Hopefully we can take game 2 and 3.
Leading the senior circuit in batting. He'll hold off on the
Start out with a slider inside.
Ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road. And then
Here go. Is that a gapper? Ah, nope.
Hey, this could be a
They're not going to be there to catch it.
If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great.
Now batting, Kenta Maeda. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Kenta Maeda.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Prime Time has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready
4 for 1 with a fly out. Let's see. Go down. Yep, down with a 4-seamer.
Hit hard to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first.
Swung too early on that one. Gets the pitch. Swung too early.
The catcher Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime against Joe Ross. 6 for 15. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Ready for
my ass.
Now.
What about my ass?
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flick.
Thanks, King Almighty, for checking out my ass. I know I got a nice one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that. Coming to the plate now, Richard Primetime.
Fielder, Richard Primetime.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I'm pretty great at this game.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
My team is ass, though. Washington isn't that good.
Hit high in the air down the right field line.
Ah.
The move is Puig, and that's the second out of the inning.
And we still won. So it's 1-1 apiece, the series. Thanks, Almighty. King Almighty, for hitting up the chat. Thanks for your positive intuition. Hope you have a great Memorial Day.
6 innings, but he definitely was a factor of the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Blake Trinan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching.
So hopefully we can take this 3rd game as well to win the series.
Now on the show, as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the L.A. Dodgers. Here's Corey Seager. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
2-1, no outs. Oh,
There's a swing,
shit.
and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Prime Time ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Fucking Booth. Didn't give up a 3-run home run.
Blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3.
Into the box, Richard Primetime. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Primetime.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss and a ball down. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, get your pitch, drive.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I should say better. I should say more than anybody in the league.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Hey, get one up there, huh?
2-2 count. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Come on, Murphy. Let's get this hit.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Thank you, Lee Morgan.
Now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Harold,
this is a very nice play.
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. It's back to the nation's capital.
Yeah, because they're all crazy. They need to patch the games. That's what they need to do.
Settling in now, Richard Primetime. Into the windup and the pitch.
Here we go. That's a nice hit. But of course it's going to be like at the 1-inch track. Well, almost.
The inning is over. Nothing across here.
Got overall almost a 90 power and can barely hit home runs. It's nuts.
Runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward right field.
That was late swing.
And that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Will Albrecht. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Popped up. And there's the 1st out. Stepping up to the plate, Richard Primetime. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now a shot.
There you go, right in the gap.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice.
And that was a power swing. Like the power swings are useless in this game.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig moving to his left. And that's the 1st out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. Over 2 with a walk so far. Hit to short. Seager comes up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Now in the box, Justin Bohr. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them.
And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
I don't know how he missed that. Wow.
Well, folks, that's what Kelly
Yep,
Jansen
and
does.
Dodgers won the
When he
series.
enters the game, the hopes of the other team,
At least we
usually
won
just
one
leave.
game.
Slams the door
We
again
didn't
right
get
here.
swept at home.
4-2, the final score today. Julio Urias earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
And good old Mets.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
I hate pinch hitting. Damn, we're losing to the friggin' Mets already. I went down and got that one.
Has a read on it. 1 out.
Hey, we play good sometimes and we play bad sometimes.
Great stuff to close out that game. If you better hang on to that baseball
Not that I'm
because
worse than
it's a
anybody
special
else.
one. That's career save number 200. Definitely a nice milestone.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Noah Syndergaard earns his 5th winner of the year. Jerry Familia closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 out.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show.
Matt Harvey, 6-2. A 1.63 ERA, not bad at all. The walk to the per inning is 1.02.
A lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Richard Primetime.
Harvey likes to pitch down, I think. He likes to pitch in the dirt. Oh, late on that one. Nah, I'm not even late. It's a good swing, but I still fouled it off.
They were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special.
Slider down.
Well, and maybe keep the streak going. Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here we go. Oh yeah, of course, it's right there, waiting on it.
Up 3 down for Washington, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Past battles with Scherzer, just a 1 for 12 career line. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Primetime. We'll wait on it, and that's out number 2. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, I really like this offense. You know, they're top third in home runs, so they can beat you that way. They put pressure on you. This is a really good ball club. I do like how they have guys throughout the lineup that can hit the ball apart.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Espinoza is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side into the box. Jay Bruce, the average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. That's lifted the other way out to left. Prime time is there, and that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets.
What's up, C Fun with Toys?
Pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for
What's up? How you doing today?
Caballero, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Prime time, racing back.
Washington is on their slump again.
So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for
Hello.
him. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Fun with Toys.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror.
Ready for another chance. Richard, prime time. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Matt Harvey. Over 2. Mets are winning.
Prime time. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up.
Oh, he got me that fucking slider.
Drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective.
You're never bad at a game. You just don't play it very well.
Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
Pop up.
I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a ball hit in the air. Espinoza backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Plouffe. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Prime time moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Richard, prime time.
Richard, prime time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Daniel Murphy.
Murphy.
Have not faced each other at the major league level.
Daniel Murphy.
Should get a home run here, Murphy. Hit a home run.
1-1 on its way to Murphy. Chopped weakly to the left.
Shit.
The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier.
Not what I wanted, Murphy.
6-4-3 double play.
Friggin' familiar.
Easy one to turn.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Matt Harvey earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jerry's familiar.
Ooh.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB
Game
Network.
above 500.
Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals.
Should be able to beat Mats.
In now, Richard Primetime. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season.
Mats is 1-4.
He's a threat with the bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, he got me on that fucking.
He's in there easily.
That ball was so slow.
On the way down. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, strike
got me that freaking curveball.
Throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. 2 on, 2
Wilmer.
here in the third. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Primetime is in pursuit, and that's the third out.
Not that time, Wilmer. Not that time.
For the Mets, we'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Richard Primetime. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Got me that curveball again.
Is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Fucking Mats.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing.
Shit.
He sends a ball high in the air into left field. Primetime ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play. Digging in once again, Eric Caballero.
Eric Caballero.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Primetime moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Into the box now, Richard Primetime. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp.
Shit.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now
Here we go, you bitch.
This is carrying well out of here.
No doubt, home run.
A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with the first.
Definitely a dinger. He regret throwing that one, that's for sure.
Hammered it way out of here.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Primetime moves over, makes the catch, and that's the game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Washington Nationals come out on top for their 30th victory. Fernando Rodriguez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kelvin Herrera wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York.
Citi Field. And that's my favorite team too, the Mets. I've been to a bunch of their games in Queens.
What's the word on it?
Flashing Queens. Haven't been to a game so far this year, but looking forward to it.
It's just to throw strikes, get ahead of some hitters, and maybe that will knock down the other team's scoring.
So stepping in, Richard Primetime. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Batting at 370. Very great at this game, I would say.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire. They've dropped 5 on their last 8
curveball.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, they won the
Good
first 2
swing,
games,
foul
they
tip.
good ball, and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
Working on striking out the side in the first. And this is
Pop up
behind second. Flores is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Richard Primetime. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
And chase out of the zone.
Let's go, come on.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, too early on that one. Very early.
Really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Weak rounder back to the mound. Throw on the first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Ready once
Swing
again.
and bunt.
He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Coming to the plate.
Come on, Primetime. It's time to put that to ball.
2 on the afternoon so far.
There we go. No doubt home run, bitch. Take that.
A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy.
Yeah, you
Don't forget, he
can't
overthrew
throw that
the
pitch
center,
there,
so you know
man.
he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Primetime. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
this is on the ground over to first. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Come on, Murphy. Murphy's over 3. It's time for you to get your first hit, Murphy.
Go-ahead runs aboard
Oh,
first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. There's a high
Go back, go back, go back.
Plouffe is under. He's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding into the box, Justin Moore. Last time through was a base hit.
Justin Moore.
Ready with the 3-1. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Come on, Rendon. 2 for 3. Home run and a single.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Time for you to come through clutch.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drop him in. Your turn.
Lofted in the air
There we go.
right center. On the move is Lagares.
Rendon.
But he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Richard, primetime will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, keep it going. Touch up for us right here.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Funny fucking pitch in there. There we go. That's a good one.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run.
Oh shit, run. Oh, he went in the dugout. Yeah. 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 Bad throw in the dugout. Yeah.
5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final today. Blake Trinan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Kelvin Herrera hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Yeah, that's a bad throw for him, man. Throw it in the dugout.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
Well, Willis, thank you for watching. That's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Thanks for watching, Willis. I enjoyed your company and your shit talking.